I made a bunch of pies for our annual pie night. I made 6 pies, and it surprised me because this coconut cream pie ended up being my absolute favorite of all of them. So I make the crust. The homemade crust is just hands down going to be the best way to go. However, it's okay to buy it, but crust really doesn't have to be difficult. I have another video on how to make these pie crusts that'll just show you that it doesn't have to be that hard. So you do need to pre-bake that pie crust for about 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. And while that's baking, you take the eggs, the sugar, and the cornstarch, and you just put them in the mixer and you beat them for 5 minutes. While that's beating, you take the butter and the milk and you put it into a pot and just bring it to a boil. As soon as it's brought to a boil, and you pour it into the mixer after those have been beating for 5 minutes, and then just mix them up, return it to that pot, and just start cooking it on medium to low heat. This took about 5 minutes. I know sometimes it can take up to 10, but mine was about 5. Then add in the vanilla, pour it into a bowl, put it in the fridge for about 2 hours so it can cool. I decided to toast that coconut. You just put it on a baking sheet for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Now take the custard mixture, pour the coconut in, stir it around, and then you're going to pour it into that pre-cooked pie crust. And then I just made regular whipping cream. It took just a minute to do that. And after you've got the custard all smoothed out, put that whipped cream on top and just carefully smooth it. Put that toasted coconut on top of it. And then it's best if you can put it in the refrigerator. So cook it the day before if possible, but it is such a really, really flavorful good pie. I'm also not a huge coconut fan, and it was one of my favorites.